Hello. Like this page and share it. Like it and share it. Got a message for you today. Like it and share it. These are some incredible times that we're living in right now. And so I want to share some thoughts with you, things that I've been thinking about during this period where we are that will be beneficial for you. And I want to make it clear that what I talk about and things that I share, it's not for everybody. No, no, no. And I want how many of you and I want you to say I do because now I have the monitor closer to me and I can see it. How many of you tried to help somebody? I mean, you did everything you could and they did not respond. I want you to put in the message box, I have. I want you to put it there, I have. And the reason I'm asking you about that is because I was working with a friend and someone that very talented and they have a lot going for them. They can do much better than that. And they're just satisfied. Let me see what the people are saying over here. Somebody over here saying, yes. Yep, I have. Okay. Alan Dushman, he wrote a book, and the book is called Change or Die. And the reason that he wrote this book is because they did a study. And the study that was done in a section of a hospital, cardiologist came up with this concept and told people to do some things. People who had several reoccurring heart attacks. And he said to this group, listen, your next heart attack will kill you. So if you want to avoid that, here are three things that you should do. Number one, have a plant-based diet. Number two, meet on a regular basis, have social support. And three, have a coach, someone that will hold you accountable, somebody that has achieved what it is you want to achieve, optimal health, and help you to navigate the obstacles and the things that you're going to run up against. So what percentage of those people you think stuck to that? That's not hard. What do you think? You know what percentage? I'm going to save you time. 9 out of 10 died. They knew what was on the line. 9 out of 10 had a reoccurring heart attack. And so the average person faced with changing their behavior or dying will die. Isn't that interesting? That's some good news to know. So here's what I want to talk to you about. Take care of you. When I stroll through the internet and I see the level of craziness that's out there, the time, energy, and effort people put into various videos, and I keep strolling looking for something that will enrich us, something that will empower us, something that will educate us. It's very difficult to find. I want you to write this down. Jump out of line. Jump out of line. Yes, Lakeisha, very interesting. Jump out of line. Don't follow the crowd. Most people, listen to me, this place where we are right now, what we're about to go through right now, you think 2020 was something. You haven't seen anything yet. 2021, to get it done, you've got to jump out of line. You've got to be willing to not look to the right or to the left and pour into you. That's what you have to do. You've got to take care of you. You've got to focus on you. That's number one. Take the time to invest in yourself, to read things that can empower you. And I'm encouraging you to get my book called You've Got to Be Hungry. You can get it on Amazon or IamHungryLesBrown.com. Because you need to empower yourself. When you try and help other people, it's draining. Even if it's your kids or family members, it's draining and it makes you very vulnerable. And so it's very important that you take time to work on you. I tried to help my twin brother lose weight. I gained 25 pounds. Hello? And he would get mad at me. There are people who will get angry with you when you try and help them, when you try and give them some advice. They'll get angry with you. And I want you to write this down. Most people won't participate in their own rescue. Most people will not participate in their own rescue. Now think about that. I went with a friend of mine, Lorraine Brown Watkins, and we were doing an intervention with a relative who was addicted to drugs. And this person told us to get out. I'm not addicted. I can stop anytime I want to. I've been doing this 23 years. Get out. But they can stop anytime they want to. Lost their job, lost their home, lost their family, car repossessed, everything. Get out. I got this. There's a book called The Kabbalion. There's a line in there I'll never forget. It says, the lips of the wise are sealed to the ears of the ignorant. There's a strategy behind what I'm talking about. When I come out and start talking to you and say, this is not for everybody, I mean that. I mean that. Because the majority of people are very happy, very satisfied with where they are. They don't mind being jerked around, waiting on getting a $600 relief check. But that's not for you. You who listen to me, you who see the value of self-development, you who have an expanded vision of yourself, those of you that are out there, you say, are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. No. You are looking for ways in which you can create more income. You're looking for ways so that you can position your life that you'll never be in a position where you're waiting on a $600 stimulus package or the $2,000 stimulus package. That's not you. Write this down. Step out of line. I can't tell you that enough because most people are following the followers. In this place where we are in 2021, things are going to get ugly. The economy is going to be turned upside down. There are things that will become apparent, that will become real. Some damage has been done that we don't know yet. And you want to position yourself so that you position yourself to win, so that regardless of what happens in the economy in your city or what happens globally, that you will be ready, that you can handle it. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. This is a time to work on yourself. This is a time to explore new options on how you can generate income. Because we've gone from brick and mortar to click and order. And so this is a time to learn some new skills. And as you look at yourself, look at your goals, look at your dreams, you have the ability to do more. When I looked at getting involved in professional speaking, my family members and my close friends said, you got to be kidding me. Why would you spend that kind of money on a coach, a strategist? Why would you do that? Mike Williams, you Les Brown. Why would you do that? Excuse me? I coach people. I need a coach too. I'm learning too. I'm still growing too. So you want to make choices that your future self will say, I'm so glad you did that. I'm so glad I did that. Because of that relationship, because of my willingness to invest in myself. Took me 3 years to earn my first million. 3 years. Why? Because I was willing to be humble and open to being coached. That's why. I knew if I had known how to earn $1 million before then, I would have done it. Sometimes you have to have some input from another source other than yourself. Sometimes you have to face the reality of what is what it is. My son Calvin, he likes to say, it is what it is. That when you have goals and dreams and things don't work out, don't change your decision because you've met up with failure after failure after failure. Change how you've been going after it. Einstein said, the thinking that has brought me this far has created some problems that this thinking can't solve. Don't give up on the dream. Because you failed doesn't mean that you can't do it. It's just you don't know how to coach yourself. You can't see you can't see the picture when you're locked in the frame. I can't say that enough. Get some help from somebody that's experienced, somebody that's accomplished, somebody that's on the level where you want to be. Pour into yourself. This is where we are. There's some desperate behaviors and things that we're going to see that we have never seen before. We have never been in this place before. And when they start all of these foreclosures and evictions and people losing their jobs, and many already have, and businesses closing, and there's a mindset of scarcity and desperation. I was looking at the news the other day. Some part of, I don't know what city it was, somebody just going from car to car, breaking windows of the cars in this parking lot to steal and find whatever else they can take with them. People that are desperate, you got to have a strategy on how you can keep a distance from them and you and those that you care about. And this is a time that you got to have a backup plan. People say, oh, I don't believe in backup plans. Is that right? Very good. Fine. Get a backup plan because you have to deal with the what ifs of life. What if you got sick? What if you had a car accident? What if someone that you love became ill? 95% of people who filed bankruptcy do so because of medical expenses. And trust me on this one up in here, that it's better to have money and not need it than to need it and not have it. Learn something new. I was a disc jockey for many years. And I was very good at it and loved it. And when I was fired for editorializing about police brutality and police deadly use of force, had to learn something new. I had to invest in myself, not sit around and complain I couldn't find a job. This is the time you want to get busy being creative and find something that puts you in charge of your life, something that allows you to manage your own time, something that's you, that allows you to live a life of significance, to live a life where you are making a difference, something that allows you to position yourself to live your life in such a way that you impact generations after generations, because of the work that you're doing. And so when you start thinking like that, and you go from where you are now to what you begin to see as the possibilities. Well, I don't, I'm not good at that, Les. Is that right? I remember the first time I stood up and my mind sat down. Fear took over. I couldn't think. I was looking at 3,000 people. And it was Hartford Missionary Baptist Church in Detroit. Reverend Charles Adams. And he's one of the top 10 ministers on the planet. Boy, he's awesome. And he called me up to speak at the beginning of my career and gave me a big bill up and said, this young man he said he's going to become an internationally known motivational speaker. Let's give him a round of applause. And as he comes up and give the morning prayer, I'm saying, I know this man that just called me up to do the morning prayer, and people hunch me, hey, Rev said, we come up and do the morning prayer. Now, I know, now lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. That's all I do. I'm a baby Christian. So he gave me the microphone and said, go ahead, brother. I looked around and saw those people packed all the way up to the balcony. I bowed my head. I said, thank you, Lord, so much this morning. Amen. It would have sat down. I told this story before. Somebody told me, tell it again. Somebody said the devil had his tongue. I just lost it. Have you ever choked? I choked. I didn't know what to say. If you'd asked me, say, what's your name? I don't know. Oh my God. And people see me now. Oh, you're such a natural speaker. Is that right? You should have seen me when I started out. It reminded me of a farmer. He was out, he's working his farm, and a guy came by on a horse and looked and said, man, look at all this beautiful vegetation you got. Oh, it's really incredible how good it looks and how God has blessed you with this wonderful crop. And the farmer looked up at this guy, took his hat off and wiped the sweat off his face. He said, yeah, God has blessed me with an incredible crop, but you should have seen it when he had it all to himself. In other words, he had to work that. He had to work that soil. He had to get out there in that hot, burning sun and make some stuff happen. And that's all of us. If you're ready to move your life to another level, if you're looking for a coach that's been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt, I want you to put voice in the comment section. Put voice in the comment section. If you are in a place in your life that you've said, and this is what I've been reflecting now, even at 76, I'm not through yet. If you're ready to finish strong, put yes in the comment section. My goal is to finish strong. I haven't done my best work yet. I haven't given my best speech yet. No. I believe that I was put here to speak and to train speakers and to make an impact. And trust me on this, when you look at 47 million people it is projected that will be replaced by artificial intelligence, they got robots doing all kind of stuff. Robots doing room service at hotels. Robots working in warehouses. Robots who don't smoke reefer and get drunk and start fighting. I mean to tell you, they got robots doing all kind of stuff right now. I mean, I'm not making this up. I read with one guy, an Asian guy, he married his robot. Lord, I pray for him right now. Thank him. Touch him, touch him, touch him, touch him. All right. Thank you. So listen to me, Linda. Listen to me. They have robots that can do a whole lot of stuff. And so the people that are going to live, not survive, because what it takes to live versus what it takes to survive are two different things. You want to have a position in your life because of what you've learned, that you're on top of your game, that you're on top of what it takes to take you to the next level. This place where we are require breakthrough thinking and behavior and choices and relationships going in the direction of where you are going. And you have to have this mindset, it's not over until I win. That's what is required. See, a lot of people have a defeatist attitude because they've been hit and they can't even think straight. I know what that's like. You can't think straight. It seems like the days are shorter in this period of time. Trust me, you're not the only one. The time seems like it's moving just like that. There goes another, there goes another, there goes another. And so this is time that you have to carve out time and develop another strategy and a game plan and different ways of earning money. Oh, but when I get home from work, I'm so tired. So learn a new skill. I was tired, but I was determined that this was not my destiny. They didn't like me at WVKO and I didn't like them. And so when they finally fired me, that forced me to learn a new skill. Merritt White said in life, when you don't have enough courage or insight to know that you have outgrown a situation and it's time to move on, life will move on you. Many times being fired or laid off is a blessing, because had I not been laid off, I would have never became a state legislator. Had I not been laid off, I'd never produced over 6 specials for public television. Had I not been laid off, I would have never spoken in the Georgia Dome. Had I not been laid off, Helen Keller said, when one door closes, another door opens, but many of us spend so much time and energy talking about the closed door, we don't see the open door. Had I not been laid off, I would not be talking to you right now. I would not have traveled around the world. I love to travel. And somebody else pay for it, first class, 5-star hotel. You have miracle working powers in you. My daughter, Dr. Ona Brown, she wrote a book called Are Your Angels Unemployed? There's some people, and I do believe in angels, there's some people, because their life is so inconsequential, they're not taking any chances. They're playing it safe. There is no safe position in life. Hello? There is no safe position in life. No, you got to die to leave here. Don't die for nothing. No. Most people that you see every day, their angels are at the spa getting pedicures and manicures. Honey, girlfriend ain't doing nothing. Still dealing with that old sorry guy. We ain't gonna have to work today. He ain't doing that. Who you talking about? Junebug? Junebug ain't doing that, baby. Junebug, he just got out of jail for not paying child support. You gotta be kidding me. Oh no. He goes on a down low when his wife be looking for child support payment. He tried to hide out, and they dropped the dime on him. They called and said, you know what, Junebug, y'all looking for Junebug who's behind on the child support? I can tell you where you can find it. What do I get out the deal? Come on. I remember a guy, I'm not going to tell you his name is Ron Taylor. I didn't go to court with him as a character witness. I never knew what that meant up until that time. He got before the judge. He had like 8 or 9 children with this woman. And and he had not paid child support. And so the judge asking, young man, why haven't you paid child support for these 9 children you have? And first of all, the mother spoke first. And when she finished, it was not a dry eye in the courtroom. Do you hear me? She told the story. And he came up there and he knew that the scales had already been tilted. He knew that the lady justice has already took the blinders off and looking at him. Say, what you got to say now? And he stood there before the judge and started crying. Judge, trying to get some sympathy. Judge said, yes, the kids don't look like me. Is that right? Yeah, they don't look like me. Okay, very good. Feed them till they do. You can't make this stuff up. You can't, you can't make this stuff up. I'm telling you. Let me tell you, I just raised my little finger and I just left the courtroom. I was cracking up. Listen, I mean, guys, this is the time you got to step up. They're talking about our children being left behind. Men, this is the time to step up. There are men who don't want to provide child support. Well, she got a dude, let her, she don't need what I got. Excuse me. See, this is no time to be a sperm donor. This is a time to take responsibility. These women didn't have these babies through immaculate conception. No, this is a time we got to step up and have a sense of responsibility and commitment and to hold ourselves to a higher standard and do that which we're supposed to do and be the best father that we can with our kids, for our kids. Even if you got a baby mama drama thing going on, find a way so you can participate and be involved. Over 80% of the young men that's incarcerated or on death row has no father in the house. When Father's Day came around, we gave Mamie Brown, my mother, we gave her a Father's Day card as well. And so this is the time that you have to challenge yourself, that you have to find a way to make it happen. My birth mother said to Mamie Brown, according to my godfather, don't separate my boys. I have a twin brother. Don't separate my boys. And she said, I promise you, I swear to you, they will never go to bed hungry. They'll always have a roof over their heads and they'll have food in their stomach. I'll be there for them. I will protect them and I will not separate them. Was it easy? No, it was not easy for Mama. Not at all. But she made it happen. There are a lot of mothers, they find a way. The guys say, well, if I had it, I'll give it. You think that lets you off the hook? Come on. Accept the challenge and the responsibility, as Ashley's now saying, and become engaged and do what you can, even if the mother is crazy. I teach you a lesson. Lord, that should be a sermon. Don't have a child with a crazy person. That's a sermon all by itself. That a preach. Come on, somebody. Wow. Well, put voice in the comment section. If you're ready to step up, if you're ready to do something different with your life, if you're ready to be coached and mentored by me, put voice in the comment section. Because you can't do this thing in life by yourself and expect to win. You want some experience on your side. Somebody's been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt. I'm 75. February 17th, I'll be 76. I used to think people in their 40s were old. Now I feel like I was a waiter at the Lord's Supper. Yes, this place where we are, all hands on deck. This place where we are, don't stop learning. Don't stop learning. Learn all you possibly can, and that makes you unstoppable. And those of you that got some stories in you, those of you that enjoy speaking or been told, oh, you got the gift of gab. Those of you that received compliments, there's no big deal for you, but it was a big deal for others, what you're able to do that the average person can't do, and you haven't done nothing with it. Don't take it with you to your grave. Get some coaching, get some help, become creative, and find a way to make it happen. That's the place where we are right now. You have to be creative. James T. out of Fort Lauderdale on radio down there. He said that we were created by the Creator to create. And that's real. This is a time that you don't want to spend time looking at and what's happening in politics right now. No. You want to just look at what is it that I need to do, as Joe would say, that will make me unstoppable, that would put me in charge of my own destiny, that will allow me to create walkaway money if I'm in some place that gets on my last nerve. I used to work for CBS out there in LA, and they got on my last nerve. I called a caterer, and I had a luncheon for them. And they said, what's the occasion? I said, I'm taking my life in another direction. That's the occasion. They were shocked. But come on, you're making 6 figures. So, yep, thank you for just 3 hours. I understand, but I don't want to do this anymore. See, it's better to have money and not need it than to need it and not have it. Now, I want to ask you, if you were in the stock market today, would people see you as a viable stock to invest in? See, you don't get paid by the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. The people in this place where we are right now, that the numbers of people that are going to be unemployed, that's unprecedented, that will be replaced by technology and be replaced by this new virus that we have that spreads easier. You think there are not going to be some consequences? This place where we are, this political transition where we are, that we don't have a clue what Joe Biden is walking into, and he doesn't know. And I'm encouraging you, as you look at yourself, look at your goals and dreams, and I'm not talking about in a political sense, but I'm talking about there's so many things affect us that we cannot determine what the outcome will be and what we need to do. And I'm saying what you need to do is position yourself to win. Do what you can. George Washington Carver, please come forward, sir. Do what you can where you are with what you have and never be satisfied. You got to be hungry. That's why I wrote the book. You got to be hungry, the greatness within to win. Why? Because there are built-in systems and all type of challenges that is designed to keep you down. See, when the money's on the table, you follow the money. There are going to be some obstacles. I'm talking about making the big money. I'm not talking about a little paycheck. I'm not talking about a little $2,000 relief. I wish I had something in my life that I'd get relief for $2,000. Okay, I'll take that. No, are you serious? I got 10 children. Lord said, be fruitful and multiply. I took him seriously. Hello? And I got 15 grandchildren. $2,000? Come on. Are you kidding me? You have the ability to earn more. Don't sleep this time. Coming out of a disaster's time, coming out of a storm, or being in the middle of the storm will be opportunities, will be things that you can use, ideas that will change your life and turn everything around for you overnight. The key is don't fall victim to being depressed. The key is don't feel like, oh, I've done all I can. I'm powerless. I'm helpless. Oh, no, I just don't have any more in me to fight. Are you kidding me? No, absolutely not. We don't even know what hard times are in this country. We don't even know what poverty is, really. I've seen some poverty. You travel internationally, you get in line coming through passport section and customs, and you'll be singing God Bless America. I've seen some stuff. Listen, the way things are structured, I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know. Is to condition people to be focused on being fans, on being spectators. The people that will follow the money, the people that will develop new skills, the people that are looking for ways to win, the people that are developing strategic relationships, the people that are staying up late and wake up early, don't need an alarm clock to wake up because they know they're behind on their bills and their dreams. See, you get 3 months behind on your bills, it takes more than 3 months to catch up. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. And I found a long time ago the best way to get back on your feet is to miss 3 car payments. Yep. You find out real quick. But it's okay. Everybody go through some stuff. It's okay. You're not being picked out to be picked on. No, you are more than able. You're more than a conqueror. And you've got to go all in. You've got to have everything in you. Take no prisoners and eat the wounded. You're hungry. That's how I got here. I was hungry. I was hungry to earn enough money that I could buy my mother a home and say, thank you for choosing us. I wasn't given away. I was chosen with love. Oh, there's greatness in you. There's miracle working power in you. You got to call it up. It's been dead. You got to call it. You just can't call it one time. You got to call it a minimum of 3 times. Come up. Did you hear me? Come out of there. I don't feel like it right now. So come out of there. Don't make me come in there for you. Marley, thank you. I love you too, baby. You have something special. We've been lulled to sleep. People more concerned about old television movies. I got friends talking about, oh, have you seen what's on Netflix? No. Are you going to get it? No. I ain't got time to be sitting around on my behind looking at Netflix. The journey that got me here is much longer than the journey that I have left. No, absolutely not. I'm going to finish strong. They will not have a GoFundMe for my burial. I'm looking for a friend I had not heard from in a long time, and I went online. They had a GoFundMe for him. I said, "Oh my goodness, come on, man!" Most men die; they leave liabilities rather than a legacy. Did you hear what I just said? I'm gonna say it again so you can speak in tongues. Most men, when they die, they leave liabilities rather than a legacy. Come on. You got greatness in you. Thank you, Sal. You can do more. Push yourself. Challenge yourself. All of us are basically the same. The difference is the habits. The difference is the choices that we adapt. The difference is the taking the initiative to create a new life for yourself. The difference is being relentless and unstoppable, having the mindset of Og Mandino. I will persist until I succeed. That's where you got to come from. This is your time. You got to feel that. You got to say that to yourself. This is my time. I'm looking for some people who are ready to be coached, who are serious, who are hungry. I don't want everybody. Most people don't want to change. Most people don't want to invest in themselves. Oh, well, if I had it, I would give it. Yeah, show up at a Beyonce concert and tell her, can I come in? Can I get a scholarship? I want to see the concert so badly. The Lord is able. Can y'all give me a seat? Yeah, in the front row somewhere, or even in the bleachers. The Lord is able. Look at God. Yeah, right. You better get some money and buy the ticket. They don't play scholarships. You don't even call them for that. You spent about $1,000 on new outfits, getting your hair done, getting the nails done. Friend of mine, I hadn't seen her for a while. When I moved to Atlanta, it was raining outside. Not one drop hit me because I was standing under her eyelashes. Oh, behave! You need your medication. Yeah, those eyelashes like this. And you don't know what you're dealing with today. You don't. I'm telling you. Look here, they can do miracles with makeup. If you don't get it, brother, let me tell you something. If you don't know this, you look at RuPaul and say, you know what? That'll make you slow your roll. That'll make you pump your brakes. You don't know what you're looking at. What you say? Oh, is she fine? You don't know what's up in there. Okay, now here's another thing. They can fix up everything today. And when you put the mask in the equation, these people, you don't know. Where's my mask? Where's my mask over here? When you put the mask in the equation, this is an incredible time for ugly people, because all you looking at are eyelashes. That's all you can see. People go around with masks going, hey, baby, what's happening? I'm doing real good, baby. Huh? What's your name? Oh, they call me Papa Skeeter. Is that Papa Skeeter? What you do? Hey, baby, I'm an entrepreneur. I do a whole lot of things. But I want to be like Columbus right now and discover you. Is that right, Papa Skeeter? Yeah. So you want to give me your number? And Papa Skeeter having to move his hand down from his mask, and it just slips down unexpectedly, and she breaks off and starts running. I mean, how do you pick somebody out? You go around and you try to figure out what's under the mask. Yeah, she fine. I was in Walgreens and I just spoke to a lady. I said, hello, sister, how you doing? She said, I know who you are. You with the CIA. You've been following me, huh? I said, no, ma'am, I just said, hello, sister. I'm sorry. She started following behind me. I pushed it fast trying to get away from this one here. You don't know who's out here right now. I just hold my head down. When they pass me, I just hold my head down and say, the Lord be with you. Are you serious? Oh, boy. Oh, this is a time for Euclid people. They get dates and everything using other people's pictures. They have this program called Catfish. This lady, I saw what? It's the most popular episode, they say. I didn't see the whole thing. I was at the airport, and this guy must have weighed 130 pounds soaking wet. And this lady had been talking to him for about 2 years, and finally they decided they were going to meet up. And the people from Catfish, they set up the arrangement. And when she walked in, she was at least 490 pounds. So she said, he ain't about nothing, honey. They got all kind of stuff out here. Do you hear me? All these algorithms and the telephone. Listen, there's so many things impacting our mind, occupying our mind space. You've got to take control of your mind. What's the website where they can go get Choosing Your Future right now, John Wesley? HungryToSpeak.com. Yeah, I want you to go to HungryToSpeak.com. No, I'm talking about Choosing Your Future and the motivation message. Huh? They sign up for the free. Put your information on Hungry to Speak. Okay, all right, HungryToSpeak.com. But I want you to put voice. Those of you that would like to earn money with your story or with your knowledge or just develop a new skill. and allow me to be your coach and your teacher and your mentor. I want you to put voice in the comment section right now. And maybe you might want to sponsor somebody to do that and help them out. Okay. And so as you look at yourself, look at your goals and dreams. Here's what I know. You, you have something special. You got greatness in you. You got greatness in you. And it's a humbling experience to ask for help. But I teach people that's how I got here. I believe in ask for help, not because you're weak, but because you want to remain strong. And ask for help and don't stop until you get it. And finally, I asked for help from somebody who was doing what I wanted to do in the way in which I wanted to do it. I didn't want to be some little local person where you speak in church and they say, here's a love offering. We love you and Jesus loved you best. And they give you a $50 love offering. Yeah, with 7 children, they gave me a $50 love offering and say, look at God. Yeah, look at him. You deserve to be happy. You deserve not to have a stressful life. You deserve to have money. People say money won't make you happy, but everybody want to find out for themselves. I know what it is to be broke. I used to be so broke, I walk past a bank and trip the alarms. Alarms would go off. Oh, creditors call the house and my children would answer the phone and they say, my daddy say he ain't home. And sometimes when the creditors would call and my kids weren't there, I would answer the phone. May I speak to Les Brown, please? I'm sorry, but he's not here. You sound like Les Brown. Don't you go there, big boy. Oh, behave. Hello. Tyrone, please stop him. He's being bad today. Yes, he is. Hello, Angela. Listen, you're a masterpiece because you're a piece of the master. You're made in the likeness and image of God. You've been taught how to play small, how to live small, how to prepare yourself for a job, the journey of the broke. No, that's not you. As I talk right now, there's something in your heart that says, I know what he's talking about. Yeah, there's a hunger stirring up in you right now. Some of you so hungry you can't even laugh anymore. You know, all you can do is grunt. Tyrone just spoke. He doesn't like coming on camera. He said, okay, land the plane. So I just want to say, you got something special. You got greatness in you. I want you to put voice in the comment section and say, Les Brown, I want you to train me. Les Brown, I want you to be my greatness coach, my success coach. I want you to teach me how I can earn my first million. I want you to teach me how to use my voice and my story. I want to give this to all of you. And I love this. My mother used to love to hear me say this. And somebody say, would you say that thing for me? Yes. Leslie, yes, ma'am, mama. Say that thing for me, boy, that makes me feel good. Yes, ma'am. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold poverty, famish, or gulf, sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want, If dogged and grim, you besiege and beset it, with the help of God, you'll get it. This is Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy. It's been a plum pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege. If you want me to coach you, put voice in the comment section. I'll get that greatness out of you. Yes, we will get the butter from the duck. He's on fire today. Oh, yes. Oh, boy. I love you so much. I enjoy entertaining you and making you feel good. I hope it just lighten your challenges right about now. Put voice in the comment section. Let's hook up, have some fun together, make a difference on the planet, and make some money too. Oh, behave. Hello. You make me Randy, baby. Oh my God. I just have too much fun. Yeah. You have that? Tyrone, you have anything to say? Oh, you ain't doing what you do. Tyrone is my friend. He's a squirrel outside the window of my home. And he said, you did a good job today. Okay. Bye for now.